ऋतं च सत्यं चाभिधात् तपसो अध्यजायत ततो रात्र जायत ततः समुद्रो अर्णवः. Rigveda 10 by 190 by 1. A very very important mantra. This mantra is called as Agamarshna Mantra. Agam means pap, sins. Agamarshana means destruction of sins. Destroying our sins is called as Agamarshana. So why this mantra is Agamarshana Mantra? By chanting this mantra, we will not destroy our sins. But by understanding this mantra, we will recognize that there is a supreme authority, a supreme power which creates this entire universe. And by understanding the creation process, we can surrender ourselves to Paramatma. When we surrender ourselves to Paramatma, we will have less tendency towards doing sins. And slowly when we completely surrender over a period of time, we will completely leave all our sinful tendencies. That's why the three mantras of this Mandal, 10th Mandal 190 Sukta, these are called as Agamarshna Mantras. I have explained these mantras many times, but still it is very very essential to remember these mantras on a daily basis, revise it on a daily basis, morning and evening. The mantra says, Ritam cha Satyam. See, Paramatma, to create the universe, Paramatma creates the universe with two things. He needs the raw material. The raw material of the universe is called as Upadan Karan or Satyam, Satya Padarth. The raw material is Prakriti. Satyam means here Prakriti, Upadanam. The mantra says, Satyam Satsu Sadhu Trigunamayam Prakriti Atmakam Upadanam Cha. The Prakriti, from the Prakriti which is having three gunam, Sattva Gunam, Rajagunam, Tamagunam, out of this three gunas which is called as Prakriti. And why it is called as Prakriti? Because the three gunas are not acting. The three gunas are non-alive matters. The three gunas cannot do anything. And when they cannot do anything, they are called as Prakriti. So Paramatma utilizes this three guna Atmakam Prakriti and creates the universe. Ritam cha and Satyam. Satyam means this Prakriti and Ritam means Jnana, Veda Gyan. So in fact, we must have more dedication towards Vedas just by understanding this thought that without the knowledge of the Vedas, Paramatma cannot create the universe. The knowledge of the Vedas exists inside Paramatma. That means the knowledge to create the universe also exists within Paramatma. How to create the universe, that knowledge is also available within the Paramatma. And that knowledge is called as Vedas knowledge. So Ritam cha Satyam. So Paramatma creates the universe with Rit Gyan and Satya Gyan. And Satya Padarth, which is Prakriti. And also Paramatma gives the knowledge of the Vedas, which is also called as Rit Gyan. And whatever we see, the visible universe, this universe is visible to us, right? That is also called as Sat. Whatever is visible is called as Sat. So with the knowledge of the Vedas, from the Prakriti, this universe gets created. And tapaso adhyajayata. Abhidat tapasaha. Abhidat means abhitaha sarvata. Tapasaha means omnipotence. With this infinite omnipotence, Paramatma creates with his infinite omnipotence. He has the ability, he has the capability, he has the capacity to convert the Prakriti into Vikriti, the Prakriti into universe. He has the knowledge and he has the capacity and he has the Prakriti in front of him. Thereby he creates the universe. And Tataha Ratri Ajayata. These are all very poetic, very secretive statements. Tataha Ratri Ajayata. Mantra says, Ritam cha Satyam cha Abhidat tapaso adhyajayata. The universe gets created with the help of with the knowledge of the Vedas, with the help of Prakriti or with the presence of Prakriti, and with the omnipotence, which is infinite omnipotence of Paramatma, Adhyajayata, the universe gets created, and Tato Ratri Ajayata. This has got two meanings minimum. Tata Ratri Ajayata. That means Ratri, we can say Pralaya. Ratri means like when we are sleeping in the night, everything is silent, right? So Ratri Ajayata, Paramatma creates the Pralaya also. That is one of the meaning. That means Paramatma will destroy this universe and create the night, eternal night of Ratri, which is Pralaya Avastha. And also Paramatma creates the night to the Pralaya. Night means ending. Paramatma will end the Pralaya just before the creation of the universe. The Pralaya has to be ended, right? The night is ending now. Now it is early morning 4 a.m. or 4:30 a.m. So the night is ending. Morning is coming. The night is ending. So the Pralaya Tato Ratri Ajayata. The Pralaya is ending. And when the Pralaya is ending, the creation starts. Tato Ratri Ajayata. He puts a stop. He puts a stop to the night of the Pralaya. That also is one of the meaning. So when we understand, see, when you close your eyes in the early morning, try to remember, try to just assume that everywhere there is Andhakar, everywhere there is Ratri, there is a Pralaya. Try to just imagine the situation, Pralaya, nothing is moving, everything is pitch dark, there is no particle, there is no movement, there is no sound, there is nothing. This is the Pralaya stage, and Paramatma creates the universe from that infinite darkness with his infinite omnipotence and with his infinite knowledge. He disturbs that Ratri Pralaya where Prakriti is present. He disturbs that Prakriti to create the entire universe. When you just imagine this mantra by closing your eyes, you will get shivers inside you. We will all get shivers inside us. Oh wow, what a creation. What God does for us. The moment you get shiver inside you, you will start surrendering yourself to Paramatma. Otherwise, we will just chant the mantra but we will not get shivers inside us. This mantra is Agamarshna because this gives shock waves to us that Paramatma exists. Paramatma is the one who creates the universe. And Tataha Samudro Arnavaha. Samudro Arnava means unlimited. Arnava means Anu, unlimited Paramanu, unlimited particles of the Prakriti. From the Prakriti, unlimited particles. Prakriti will be divided or Prakriti is activated. The Prakriti is like, just imagine there is a very, very big, like this universe size, 13.8 billion light years, whatever it is. Such a big universe, right? In all the space, Prakriti was present in undisturbed manner. And everything was disturbed by Paramatma's tap, Paramatma's Gyan, Paramatma's infinite omnipotence. He disturbs the Prakriti and he creates unlimited Paramanus. He creates unlimited, Paramanu means minute atom, less than atom. You can say quanta particle. Tataha Samudro Arnavaha. So unlimited quanta particles were created by Paramatma. And when it was created, Tataha Ratri Ajayata. When the Pralaya Rupi Ratri was ending, at that point of time, the Arnavaha, the minute quanta particles were created. Even light was not created. These are all previous stage, before the creation of proton or electron or neutrons. These are quanta particles. Those particles does not have a scientific name today, but which we call in Sanskrit we call as Mahat Tattva. Mahat Tattva, Manas Tattva, Ahankar Tattva, etc. does not have a scientific name. So all these Tattva particles were created by the power of Paramatma. And when Paramatma creates it, the universe creation starts. See, for creating the universe, Paramatma's infinite omnipotence is there, his infinite knowledge is there, and Prakriti is there, the universe gets created. We have come to this universe. We have not done anything here. We have not created anything here. We have just come here. Paramatma has given everything to us. We have to just utilize the universe to attain moksha. We have to just utilize this universe properly to worship Paramatma. We have to utilize universe. We are also universe. Our body is part of universe. Our body is made from the raw material of the universe. So we have to utilize our human body to worship Paramatma, who has done all this magic. He has created everything. And he also gives the knowledge that I am the one who is doing it. You are not doing it, right? You know that you have not done it. So accept that I have done it. You are not accepting that I have done it. That is the main problem. Today, we are all atheist. People are becoming atheist because they do not accept and acknowledge the existence of Paramatma. Whereas Paramatma says in Rig Veda that nothing was there. It was Pralaya stage and it was pitch dark. There is no movement, there is no temperature, absolute zero temperature, absolute darkness, absolute no movement. Everything was standstill, and with my power I disturb the Prakriti. Prakriti cannot be disturbed by Jivatmas. Jivatma does not have that capacity. In the Pralaya stage, even the Mukta Jivatmas the Mukta Jivatma were still Chetan, but Mukta Jivatma cannot disturb the Prakriti. They cannot create the universe from Prakriti. Only Paramatma can do this. And Mukta Jivatma, they actually visualize or they actually witness the process of creation. Imagine if you are aware, if you are seeing, imagine just one second, just imagine you are seeing the creation of the universe. How much anand it will give. Like, Acharyas used to say that, a yogi can go inside to the center of the sun to see what is happening in the sun. Yogi enters the sun also, he can witness that how the energy gets produced. Yogi is a Jivatma. Jivatma cannot be destroyed by any heat or light. So he can go inside the sun also. So imagine the amount of sukh a yogi gets by in the moksha avastha. And Paramatma says, I am ready to give you moksha. The problem is you are not leaving your sinful tendencies. So understand these mantras. Thereby Maharishi also has written in his Arya Abhivinaya book that the real reason of me writing this book is understanding. When you understand Paramatma, when you understand creation, and when you completely start surrendering yourselves to Paramatma, you will stop doing sins. The moment you stop doing sins, your life will turn towards Paramatma. And your life will turn towards moksha and samadhi. Slowly. So this is a very, I have spoken about this mantra several times in my channel. But every day I think about this mantra. It's a mantra which reveals so many knowledge. When you try to understand the mantra and try to deeply think about this mantra on a daily basis, this will really help us to surrender to Paramatma. Agamarshna Mantra. And further the next mantra says, Om Samudra Dharnava Dati Samvatsaro Ajayata. Samvatsaro means the measurement of time. Samvatsar means 1 year, or we can say 1 minute. Measurement of time, also the knowledge of measuring time, or the vibhag karna, time ka vibhag karna, because time is never created, time is uncreated. As I told in one of my video, Che Padarth uncreated, Prakriti, Jivatma, Paramatma, time, space and disha, directions is always they exist, they are uncreated. But how to utilize time? Utilization of time is important, right? Unless and otherwise we utilize time, we cannot live in this life. 30th of every month I should get my salary, right? How do I know 30th of every month has come? So the Samvatsaro Ajayata Paramatma is the one who teaches us through the knowledge of the Vedas. He teaches us how to divide the time. And Samvatsara means 1 year. And similarly, Ahoratrani, he creates the day, he creates the night, he makes the universe, he makes the earth as a goal, as a sphere. And because of the spherical nature of the earth, we get day and night. At least in most part of the world, we have day and night. In some part of the world, there is 6 months day, 6 months night, depending upon the situation. But for all of us, we are able to experience day and night, and we are able to understand time, because the division of time is created by Paramatma. And Vishwasya Mishato Vashi, the mantra says Vishwasya Mishato Vashi. Vashi means controller. Paramatma is the control of the universe. You are not the controller of the universe. You cannot destroy this universe. You can neither create the universe, you can nor sustain the universe, you cannot destroy the universe. Paramatma does everything. What we must do, just to follow the words of Paramatma which is given in the Vedas. That's it. But we are not doing it today. So we are getting spoiled ourselves. So Vishwasya Mishato Vashi, and mantra says Paramatma creates this universe. Like Mishato Vashi means so easily. It's like, this is the, like, we say that, I can do this job like this. We say to somebody, please sir, can you recommend me for this job? Don't worry, I can do this like this. So this is called as Mishato Vashi. Mishato means very, very easily. Paramatma creates his entire universe without any effort. And that's why my Acharya says, even he goes one step further and says, this universe is not created by Paramatma. It is just his minute power acts on Prakriti and the universe gets created. So the entire power of Paramatma is not used in creation of universe. Very, very minute power. So we can in a way say that this universe also is not created by Paramatma's full power. Just a small power is creating this universe. So when we understand this concept, we will surrender ourselves to Paramatma. Try to think about these mantras. And further the next mantra says, Surya Chandra Masaudata Yata Purvam Akalpayad Dhivancha Prativincha Antariksham Matoswaha. The Surya Chandra Masaudata, Surya, the sun, the moon, the Antariksham, the galaxy, the earth, everything, the trees, the air, the water, the waterfalls, the mountains, everything is created by Paramatma, just like it was existing in the previous creation before Pralaya. From Pralaya, this universe gets created. Before Pralaya, the previous universe was there, right? So Paramatma says, just like everything was existing in the previous universe, I am creating this universe as a copy-paste. Nothing changes. Everything remains same. My process of creation remains same. The design of the universe remains same. The sun, moon, earth, water, whatever you are seeing, experiencing now also remains as same as the previous universes, and it will also continue to remain. It will also be continue to get created in the further time also. So Paramatma is giving an indication that I do not change, my knowledge do not change, my creation do not change, and there is no change in my activities. So we must also understand Paramatma is Purna Jnani, Paripurnavan. He does not change the knowledge. Like this, I have an Apple Watch here. This watch is Apple Series 8, and now Apple Series 11 has come. So every year we will change the design. They will change, okay, this now the processor is 10 times faster, this. Why? Because we are Apurna. Jivatma is Apurna. We always want to change, improvise. We are not satisfied. And maybe after 100 years, Apple Watch Series 100 will come. We do not know, right? Or the company might get destroyed, whatever it is. But I'm just telling, we want to always change. And Paramatma mein change nahi hai. His creation mein change nahi hai. There is no change in Paramatma and in his creation. Exactly same way. This is giving an indication that Paramatma is Purna Jnani. And that's also one of the reason Paramatma does not send books from time to time. When he gives the knowledge, Ritam cha Satyam. Veda Gyan he gives to the human beings. At the start of the universe, he gives the knowledge of the Vedas. Even now also, it is through the Vedas only we can attain Parabrahma or Param Shanti, or we can attain Samadhi. It's not that, okay, at the start he gave some knowledge, Old Testament, then New Testament, and then he gave some knowledge to Moses, then he gave some knowledge to Prophet Muhammad, then he gave some knowledge to somebody else. He will send books from time to time. No, these are all not Paramatma's job. Because he is ever same. His universe creation is same. The human beings are always same. Yeah, capability wise, when you compare our generation with 100 generation before, capability wise, those people had more physical capacity because they did not had all these sadhans, right? Maybe they were having more physical strength, Even now also, when you see, even in today's situation also, when somebody is living in a forest, he does not have any facility, he will have a tremendous physical strength because he has to work every day very hard. He has to walk on 15-20 kilometers and run and then do cultivation, etc. His physical strength will be at a different level. But why I'm saying this point is because Paramatma does not create human beings' capacity separately at the start, and now the human beings have different capacity. Now also Yogi, Rishi, Muni, Tapasvis are there. In the start of the universe also, when somebody did Tapasya, they became Yogi, Rishi, Muni. Same thing. Then also it was Vedas, today also it is Vedas. That we must understand. So very, very important mantra, Agamarshna Mantra. Agamarshna Mantra. I will post the lyrics. I'll chant the mantra once again. Om Ritam cha Satyam cha Bhidha Tapaso Adhyajayata Tato Ratrayajayata Tatah Samudro Arnavah. Om Samudra Darnava Dadi Samvatsaro Ajayata Aho Ratrani Vidadat Vishwasya Bishato Vashi. Om Surya Chandramasau Data Yata Purvam Akalpayat Divancha Pritivinchantariksham Matoswaha. These are the three mantras. I will post the lyrics in the verses in the description. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.